Sally, I hear something. Stop. Stop.
In the realm of horror cinema, few films have achieved the level of terror and unease as Tobe Hooper's The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. While many factors contribute to its chilling impact, one often overlooked element that plays a pivotal role in crafting an atmosphere of dread is sound. Today we delve into the importance of sound design and its haunting significance in The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. To comprehend the effectiveness of sound in The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, we must first understand its setting. The film takes place in a desolate, isolated location where the sense of danger lurks around every corner. The sound design reinforces this eerie atmosphere, creating an auditory landscape that unnerves and disorients the audience. For example, large spaces feel small, small spaces feel large. This disoriented feeling acts almost as a character that follows our protagonists. The first example of this is when the characters are having a conversation with overlapping dialogue in the van.
Bash them 2 or 3 times, and then sometimes it wouldn't kill them. I mean, they'd skin them sometimes even before they were even dead.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
People shouldn't kill animals for food.
Oh, well, they don't do it like that anymore. Now they got this big air gun that shoots a bolt into their skull and then retracts it. It's just boom, goes boom, and
Bankman,
boom,
I like me. Please change the subject. Sally, that's terrible. It's still going on.
This sense of noise-off scene creates a larger setting than just the van. The chainsaw, arguably the most iconic element of the film, is more than just a weapon. It serves as a symphony of terror, haunting the audience long after the movie ends. The grinding metallic shrieks of the chainsaw become a character in their own right, evoking a sense of visceral horror and primal fear. What also makes it special isn't just its terrifying sound, but also the use of its sound. It is a method to drown out other sounds. In this scene, we see how the chainsaw drowns out her screams. Almost as the sound is drowning out hope for survival. In contrast to the cacophony of terror, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre employs silence strategically. The absence of sound, or the calm before the storm, amplifies the tension and sets the stage for impending horror. These moments of silence punctuate the film, leaving the audience in a state of anxious anticipation. But I want to highlight is what makes this use of silence even more strategic. The transition from silence to dialogue builds tension in a unique way. For example, once Franklin, our more nervous character, recognizes danger, he begins progressively to fill the silence more and more throughout the movie, almost as if he senses the calm before the storm.
Sally, did you believe in all that stuff that Pam was telling about Saturn and retrograde and all that?
I don't know. Everything means something, I guess.
You don't think that guy'd try and follow us, do you? Well, I mean, there's no way that he could follow us. He's probably afraid Kirk will kill him. Sally?
What now?
The psychological impact of sound in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre cannot be overstated. The combination of dissonant music, unnerving ambient sounds, and startling audio cues creates a disorienting effect that seeps into the audience's subconscious, heightening their emotional response. It's through sound that the film invades our minds, amplifying our fear and making it an unforgettable cinematic experience. As we wrap up our exploration of the importance of sound in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it becomes evident that sound is not just an accessory. It's a storytelling tool that immerses us in the horrifying world of Leatherface and his sadistic family. The power of sound extends beyond what we see on screen, leaving an indelible mark on our psyche and reminding us of the profound impact it can have in shaping a cinematic masterpiece. Next time you watch The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or any horror film for that matter, Pay attention to the intricate symphony of sound that dances with the visuals. It's the auditory tapestry that intensifies our fear, engrosses us in the nightmare, and reminds us that sometimes the most chilling moments are not seen, but heard. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. I am passionate about films, shows, and even video games. Let me know in the comments below what you'd like me to cover next, or your thoughts in general on this video. Do you agree or disagree? Thank you for watching. This is After Horror. Good night.